The sacrifices we make can make or break us. In the text, there are two things that stood out to me. The first one being, the lady went to the doctor. And we know how expensive doctor visits can be. So imagine saving up all of your money. You worked hard, saved up all of your money, and all of it was used for a doctor visit. Could you imagine how she felt? How do you feel when you are broke? How do you feel when you exhaust all of your funds? Don't you feel fully stressed? It's not a nice feeling. No one wants to go through that. So how do you think this woman felt after she spent every dollar she had? Probably with nothing left. The only thing she had left was her faith. I would feel devastated. I would feel hopeless. I would feel as if I don't have anywhere else to turn. Because there were times in my life, Sister Marie, I felt like that. But see, a lot of times people don't want to be honest with themselves. A lot of times people don't want to be honest with other people, Sister Chris. And you know what that happens? Whenever you aren't honest with yourself, you cannot be honest with other people. So when you give people this fake or this facade of who you really are, people see this fake version of you, but that's not who you really are. Because sometimes, like, even though when we're hurting, even though when our heart is going through so much, we still have to go in there and put a smile on our face so that people can see that things is going good. But how do you think she felt? Weak, trembling, kneeling. Yes. I can imagine the people pushing out of the way. I can imagine people trying to kick out of the way. I can imagine, because people can be so cruel. I can imagine them trying to get rid of her. I want to see Jesus too. I want to get a touch too. But she persisted. She went. Her eyes were still on the board. Her eye was still on the board. What if she had waited? So my message to you is quite simple. Don't wait. Time is of the essence, because who knows? Losing blood, it makes you weak. Losing blood can cause you death. So I can imagine the frustration. I can imagine the hopelessness she was feeling. I can imagine her sense of wanting to be healed. Now, are we at that point where we have had enough and we don't want to do it anymore by ourselves? Are we at that point? Because a lot of times, like, we feel like we can do it on our own. And when we do it on our own, the result is always we fail. And then we realize, I should have invited God. I should have communicated with God before I started this new job. I should have seen if God wanted me to actually do this. But afterwards, when we already made the mistake, when we already failed, what if God was saying, you know what, you turned your back on me the first time. I'm not going to help you. So that's why I tell you,